in a plot that we normally plant in a winter annual crop, and the last several years we've had thistles completely take over the plot in the middle of the summertime. The thistles have actually gone to seed, so when we come in to mow and prep our plot to plant in our annual, we're just reseeding the thistles all over the place. They're real fluffy heads and the seed flies everywhere. So instead of that happening this year, we're gonna bring the ferminator in and we're basically gonna set back the seed bank that's already there. It's really relatable to a lot of guys out there because, you know, we all plant a fall food plot, you know, deer season comes and goes, spring comes, and we pretty much forget about our food plots. Well, whenever August and September rolls around and it's time for us to plant those fall crops again, and we show up and we've just got a mess that we have to contend with. But we're gonna keep it clean. We're gonna keep those thistles from maturing and producing a lot more seed. What that's gonna do also is the seed that's there in the seed bank, we're gonna go ahead and let it sprout. We're gonna spray it again with Roundup. So we're just gonna keep knocking back the seed bank that's already there. So what's really nice is, you know, if it dries up, it doesn't rain, the soybeans don't do well, by August, you know, mid-August, we're gonna make a decision. And if we decide to go ahead and mow the soybeans down, till them in, and plant a winter crop, that soil is gonna be pretty much prepped and we won't have to do much to it. We can just come right back in with the ferminator, open it up, and plant our feeding frenzy like we always do. But on the same token, if our soybeans go ahead and make and we get plenty of rain, we'll have standing soybeans there for the whole winter, and hopefully we'll be able to come kill a deer in this food plot come December. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? What? Can't have anything nice. Come on, load up. It's kind of in a slump time right now. We've got everything planted. I just want to run back here and show you guys this. Take a look and see how the beans are doing. And kind of just enjoying some summertime cooler weather right now. It's about 70 degrees. So, come on, Ferg. So we're in a food plot today that I've kind of coined the name the landing spot. It's out here on the end of this little 40-acre piece, and it's just a spot for these deer to kind of land in the afternoons. And they'll stay landed here till the morning, and they'll cut back through the timber. And you know, we can get down in behind them in the morning where they come back through, or we get in front of them in the afternoon when they come up here. So we don't necessarily hunt this plot. It's just a spot for the deer to have a place to eat and feel safe. How we originally planted this was basically just fescue hay. It's been baled for years. We came in with an application of Roundup, burn it down, and we no-tilled Pennington's Cover Guard straight into this. Cover Guard is basically just a cover crop that's used in an agricultural setting, but it works really good in this type of situation because rye and radishes will basically grow anywhere. Ran the ferminator disc gangs at just a slight angle, just barely peeled that sod back and laid that seed right there on top of the soil. We got a rain, came up great. But now we've had to make a decision. We've got standing rye that's about 4 to 5 foot tall. The radishes are gone, they get killed in the wintertime, so we've got a perfect cover crop standing here waiting for us to just come in and no-till some beans. So we brought the big tractor, big planter in, and we no-tilled them straight into this ground. And if you notice, this is really light soil. I mean, here's a piece that the marker actually worked out, and it's just been sitting here baking in the sun, and it's just really light, chalky timber soil basically. Well, if this rye wasn't here, that's what the whole field would look like, and our beans would be sitting in dry dirt. But what happens is when you run the planter down through here, this stuff just starts to die. It creates a shade, and you can, all you have to do, I mean, look at this. Look at that in real nice, moist, tilty, just mellow soil underneath. And you can see the beans already starting to come up all the way down through here. Another really good side benefit to this rye is it's kind of a natural weed suppressant. You know, obviously it's gonna lay down and shade out some competition to keep from coming in on these beans, but it has its own effect on the soil where it kind of has its own little natural suppressant. Another thing is the roots add a whole bunch of organic matter to the soil, and that's exactly what this type of soil needs is more organic matter, more moisture. Conserve every little bit that you can, and that's one of the fun things about planting food plots, is really figuring out how to improve everything, not just your deer, but also your soil. With a big planter, and we no-tilled our soybeans straight into this rye. Fergie, would you stop? Come on. What are you doing? Dang dog. Come here. Get out of the way. Sit. Come here. You're in the way. You're in the way.
There's a place I go, tucked back in the pines, where a green field grows, my own little paradise. I'm thankful for this land and the life that it provides. See, the measure of a man is what he leaves behind.